Hey y'all. I just had a very interesting conversation and it opened up the door for me to talk about some other interesting conversations that I have with some of my male friends. I have I may need to I need to drink some water because I hope I ain't gonna be clearing my throat through the whole video. But usually I hang around either on the phone or just from time to time I'll link up with some of my homeboys. So I got quite a few. But these are guys that have been in my life like more than 12 years, some more than 20. So they're like family, you know what I mean? More so like brothers, but it's a lot. And they all come from like a different like background. So it may for somebody that doesn't know me and know them or their relationship, it may come off as like, oh, they've dated, they've they've messed around in the past. And it's like, no, it's not the case. You know what I mean? But their conversations because they're so open with me and I like that because some men don't break the male code, the G code, so they don't tell women like all the intricate details about how a man think or how they operate. But my brothers and my homeboys, they talk around me, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been told that, I guess because I'm so cool and I've never been on, even though I guess if I'm in a relationship, if I'm dealing with somebody, they can get that emotional side of me. But if I'm like with my homeboys or whatever, it's more so I guess I fit right in. So yeah, like I really dig them. You know what I'm saying? So I usually, well, today I was on the phone and it was something like crazy, but this is his beliefs. He doesn't, one of my friends doesn't date a woman who has small feet. So I'm like, what you mean? He was like, nah. He was like, if I'm dealing with a chick, she got small feet. He's like, that mean I can't go deep. So I said, you mean to tell me but this is how women think. This is how women was thinking this back in the day too. Like, the size of the feet. Oh, he wears size 13. Oh, he must be, you know what I'm saying? And that's not the truth. Like, I've discovered that's not the truth. But in some cases, it is the truth. You know what I mean? So, but I was in tears and like I had to grab my chest because he was serious. I said, word? Like, it just made no sense to me, but I was just like, I said, maybe for him that's what it was. So it's just like these weird conversations, like, damn, like we be thinking like guys are so surface. But these men nowadays, and like in this day and age, and like my generation that's of men that's like in their late 30s or like definitely 40s, it's like they move and they and they think differently. Like they literally are picking us apart. You know what I mean? Like they're investigating. They're really trying to get to the root cause of like you know what I'm saying? What can I guess make their day, or how can they get the best out of this situation? So I sit and I listen and I you know what I mean, I just get so much information. So I'm like, wow, you really believe that? He was like, yeah. He was like, and if she can take the dick, he said, then that means you done went past the I forgot what he said, but it means now she crazy. You know what I mean? She's like, you can't, fuck me like that and then not. I'm like, oh my God. So small feet is out. So it was just stuff like that. I had another friend who said, and this is all happening like in the past 3 weeks. So I was just sitting like, wow. But anyway, another friend of mine said, he was with his girlfriend. So I said, girlfriend? I'm like, damn. And this is like a good friend of mine. And I'm like, you was just a month ago, you was just going through something with somebody you was dealing with that was stalking you. Was that the same girl? I said, you back with her? He was like, nah. He was like, it's a new chick. He was like, remember, we was at a function or something, and I remember her being there. He introduced me to her, whatever. She was cool, but they weren't together. It was just like everybody kind of was meeting that night or whatever. And I'm saying this is like within a month's time. So something happened where he had family issues or whatever going on. So she was like, he said she was there for him, would come by and see him, make sure he ate. And, he was just like, he couldn't believe like somebody just was, all about being helpful for no reason, you know what I mean? So he was just like, but I really needed it. Like, I really was weak and down at that time, and I just wasn't, reaching out to nobody because he wasn't even talking to me. So I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? I wish I would have known, but I remember a chick reaching out to me, like, after a few weeks and was saying, I'm calling on behalf of such and such. He just wants to let you know he's fine, whatever. So I said, okay, cool. I do remember her, but I just thought, because he has so many. I'm trying not to curse and I'm trying to use other language. He has so many women, you know what I mean? He knows so many women that of different nationalities, different whatever, to the point where I didn't think she was like anybody serious. Long story short, he was like, that's who I'm in a relationship. So I said, well, how did it happen? No bullshit. He said, I have no idea how I got here. I have no idea how I ended up in a relationship. I said, what is going on with y'all? You don't like small feet because you've experienced they can't take it, or if you go past a certain level with a woman and past, or deeper, that's you click on a crazy switch, so you can't do that. I said, oh, okay. You know what I mean? And he talk about he in a relationship. Now this is the head cracker. He was like, and I felt obligated now. I found out that she was feeling me and, she liked me. So I felt obligated to give her some dick. I said, is this what's going on now? He was like, yeah, Marty. He was like, you know what I mean? Because she's good people, you know what I mean? And I know this is what she wanted. And I'm like, fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? You know what I mean? I said, damn. You know what I mean? I never thought that men felt like that. Like they feel like, damn, I'm obligated to be in a relationship with you, or to deal with you on a certain level, or to have sex with you because you've been so nice to me, or you're such a nice person. But there's no real, like, physical attraction. It's probably like maybe 50-75%, which is still a good amount of number, but it's all the amount of good qualities. She works, she got, she's smart, she can help advance me, upgrade me. So a lot of men now in this day and age, in my era, are thinking for the long run. You know what I mean? And it's cool, you know what I mean? But it's just funny how they go about it, and the choices and stuff that they have to make. And we all get together, and it's crazy. I mean, I've been around my other homeboys, and they were talking about, as far as like pleasing a woman. So one was like, yeah, it includes licking ass and eating ass. And the other one was like, I'm not saying I won't do it. He said, I've done it. I like it. He was like, but it's not something that I just do on a regular basis. Because the other one was like, that's his thing. He likes to lick women. And he said, especially if it's like super clean. And I'm just like, well, how do you know it's super clean? He was just like, by the smell, or, whatever the case. And this is how they talk. And it just blows my mind, because I'll be sitting there like, y'all are hilarious as hell. I be having some stories too, but nothing I don't think compares to their stories. Like I'll be having them cracking the hell up or whatever, but I don't have stories like that. So, they'll start to ask me like, oh, so what's going on with you? Like, who they'll say some sick shit like, who life you trying to ruin now, Marty? Or what nigga you feelings you playing with now, Marty? And I'm just like, and it's messed up, because I'm laughing because I had to stop and think, like, I was the type that would like really leave my house and put my feelings on my dresser. Like I would disconnect my heart out my chest, and I would sit it on my dresser, and I would leave the house like that. So the rest of me is there, the other part of me is there, but that connection, nah. I just, I felt like, I'm giving enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving my mind, my body, you know what I'm saying? But my heart, my soul, or that's, And I get the whole, by you dealing with multiple people, you are exchanging of spirits and all that stuff. Honestly, I'm still researching that, and I get it. But I'm not fearful of like me attracting certain energies and all this other stuff, because I feel like, listen, I just block it. I'm gonna deal with you this level. All that other stuff you can keep, and maybe I do, maybe that's what it is, but I just don't. I feel like I'm invincible like that. I came here for one thing only. The rest of that could stay over there, and that's that. But yeah, it's cool. It's definitely cool to get the opposite sex, get some good friends. You know what I mean? Men, I know y'all know some amazing women. Like, I'm a good friend. Like, I'm an amazing woman to a good friend to a lot of my friends. So, and they hit me up. And granted, you know, because people, especially once you start dating and getting serious, I know I would have to date somebody that has to be like very, very secure. You know what I mean? So I already knew that now going forward. Before I would just be like, whatever. And I would stop talking to my homeboys. And I'm pretty sure a lot of them ain't never say shit to me because they're not going to come to me. They still going to be men. They're not going to come to me on some sissy shit like, yo, now you know what I mean? They may say some slick shit like, oh, now you hollering at us. You need a friend now. You know what I'm saying? But they not going to call me like, yo, why you ain't call me? Is it because you hanging with your dude? Or whatever. They understood like you know, you still girly and stuff. You all in love, and now you can't talk to nobody because you don't want to upset that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yeah, well, he's a good guy, and you know, he just really. But I had to come to the realization like that's something that I can't switch for. And you just gotta kind of be honest in your relationships and what you deal with people. Like, you know, just be honest, you know, about how you feel and talk about it. Because yeah, for me, I'm just. But now I'm like, all right, I'll pick up, you know, maybe a little bit and put it in there, or I'll hold it like this, you know what I mean? I won't set it in my chest and I'll walk, you know what I'm saying? I try to let people touch and feel on it, like, just that's it. No, you can't hold it at all. But it's crazy out here. I'm seeing so many, like, things on like social media and Facebook. It's true, like one of my other homeboys, Mr. B, shout out to Mr. B. He posted something this morning that said he's so tired of waking up. Like, he woke up and see bullshit, was like, God damn. You know, you could just feel his anger. And I felt it too, because it's just like, I was thinking the same thing, like, yo, I don't mind. Like, I like to see ignorant shit. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, a lot of people I follow are the most ignorant. Yo, I wish I could repost their stuff, but I have like elders and, you know, save people on my posts, and I come from an era where we still try to show respect. I know I still say things or whatever, but I still try to have a level of respect, because the stuff that they, I ain't gonna lie, I just like rap battle rap and all this other stuff. Like, I like a lot of thug shit. And so he was saying about how like he's seeing like all of these women constantly male bashing. And I stopped following a lot of people. I don't see that. Like, honestly, my feeds mostly are things that I feel is going to make me laugh, that's inspirational, that can teach me something. And I may have a few people here and there that's, like, extra, but it's just, like, they've been like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, like, it's expected. So I'm not about to just be like, oh, it's too much. Like, I don't even let it bother me. Like, oh, you being petty again. Oh, you being negative again. You know, it's just like, hey, that's just... ain't got nothing to do with me. So, but I understood what he was saying. Like, you know, my battery about to die. I understood what he was saying, because it's just like, come on. You know what I mean? Stop getting upset about shit. It's been one of my tests that has been working me for like a good year now. And it was my test to like not get into my emotions, especially when I don't know the situation or the whole story about something. And you never do. You know what I'm saying? We just automatically get upset because, oh, it looks familiar, or I don't want to get played again, or you know what I'm saying? And then you got to think about, like, why do you keep feeling like you're going to get played? Now you got to start questioning yourself. You got to start holding yourself accountable. Like, why do you feel like you're going to get played? You feel like you're not worth a decent relationship? You feel like you're not worth being told the truth to? You know what I'm saying? Or you're only worth being lied to? You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's starting to make sense now. And I'm just like, okay. And it was hard to do. I'm not going to bullshit you. You know what I'm saying? You getting in your emotions, and, you know, those different traumas and things that happen come in your life, like, yeah, that nigga lying, oh, you know what I'm saying, he probably with another chick, yeah, that's why, but you have to, like, catch them and be like, look, I don't know nothing about that. Like, I straight shuts it down, because, first of all, I don't like to feel like that. I don't like to feel, like, uncomfortable. I don't like to be put in uncomfortable situations. I like to be relaxed. So I had to be honest with myself, and I have, like I told y'all, like, these alter egos. So one be on next, she's gorilla with it. You know, Marty, like, yo, we not about to be stressing. Why? Why do we need to stress? Like, let's be honest here. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be clear. We're not gonna struggle in no areas in parts of our life if one part is not, benefiting us or working out for the best. I had to take into recognition that I'm always good. I always bounce back, like, even harder. I don't bounce back so many times harder. People look. I feel like I'm aging backwards. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. It's just like my brain is constantly on getting out of debt. You know what I'm saying? Not feeling like a slave working for corporate America. Like, what is my purpose? You know what I'm saying? And that was the biggest thing to me, because I said, wow, I need to really understand that. That is important to me. Of course, for many years it was like, oh, I just need to hit the lottery. Oh, I just need to start a business, or I start so many projects and never finish it. Like, now it's just like every day is just, I need to get better. I need to do better. I need to push better. And it's not like I'm coming down on myself. It's like I'm keeping myself constantly elevated, because there's nothing wrong with keep elevating. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just think differently now. And when you start getting control of your emotions and you enjoy the moment and you talk some sense into yourself, basically, and like, look, when you're dealing with somebody and this dude ain't never give you no type of inclination or pressure of the presence of another woman, then so what he missed the phone call? So what he ain't text you back? Or so what he didn't tell you, he was going out of town or whatever like that? Especially like in the beginning, if you dating. You know what I mean? And good, if things is going along good, like for a good month, 2 months, because you already caught feelings after 2 weeks, because you already done let him hit it in the first week. You know what I'm saying? So let's just be honest here. So it's just like you already now feeling like, oh goodness, I could rock out with this person, whatever the case may be. Now you feeling some kind of way. Now you feel like, okay, I gotta get on guard because I gotta secure this. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, get these bees out. You know what I mean? This is mine. Like, I'm jumping on it. I'm like, I'm pissed on it and everything. I'm claiming this, No, but I get it. I've been there. But I had to tell myself, like, Marty, come on. And even if it is, even if whatever it is temporary, just it's always great because you learn something from it. I've learned so much over the past years of things that I've spent years with being angry about. I'm like, yo, but I learned this. And the crazy thing is my vision has been acting up lately. Like, I can't really see. You know what I'm saying? So I was reading something that was saying, like, the more you kind of spend time with yourself and, like, I've also been binge watching a lot of just things about, like, our culture and different spirituality. Like, it has just, like, opened me up. You know what I mean? So when your third eye starts to, like, open and you're using it more, your, like, physical eyes play, like, tricks on you. And I'm like, my shit was already kind of fucked up. Like, I need, so now I need to figure out, what type of vitamins I need to take for my eyes. But yeah, you just start to think better and you do better. But at the end of the day, like, people are already gonna put you in a certain type of box. And if you're a good fit for them, you're a good fit for them. If your shoe size is too small, it's just too small. You know what I'm saying? But it will be, you'll have, like, people in your life that it just fits. It just works. It's gonna be a few quirky things here and there, but you're like, I could work with that. You know what I'm saying? Not like not having a job, or, you need to have the basic bare minimums, which I always say as an adult. But I don't know what's going on. It's a lot of disconnect. And I say this all the time in our videos, like, it's a lot of disconnect between us. Like, what's going on? Everybody want to be loved, but ain't nobody really putting forth the effort. And people are getting together just because, like, they, like, not really feel sorry for people, but just, like, feel like, well, fuck it. You know what I mean? And it's just like, what's going on? What's going on? I don't know. But, yeah, my conversations with my male friends be pretty interesting. And I think a lot of times us as women, I talk a lot. That's why I do these long videos. And we need to learn to listen. Like, I force myself, like, and it's stuff that you have to work on day to day. You have to talk yourself down every day, every second of the day. But it's not hard. You learn to do it and it becomes so natural. And now I get control of my emotions, and if I feel like I'm getting too angry, I evacuate the situation. Like, I know my triggers too. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and I play no games with myself no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I play no more games with myself. Like, you have to get that brolic side of you and like get yourself together. Like, nah, we're not doing this. We done spent 15, 20 years. We not doing it no more. Okay, we gotta keep our whole thing focused. We gotta have our heart in order, our mind, like everything gotta be aligned for us to move forward. Like, we've been here long enough. It's time to move forward. And I mean you as a whole. So yeah, I just wanted to, I guess, talk to y'all and yeah, just let the women know, like, the guys are they're feeling like, another thing that's a big I gotta end this video. Another thing that's real big is they feel like women don't like good guys. Like, women really don't like men that's respectable or whatever. And I'm gonna say this. I had to catch myself because when I went out on a date and the dude, like, you know, he was very attentive. You know what I'm saying? He, great conversation, opened the door for me, you know what I mean? And it was just something that, and over the course of time, it's just something that he does. You know what I mean? I just thought it was something probably in the beginning, whatever, but no, it's just, and it's not like, it's just kind of like just genuine and automatic, but it's just like he just naturally does it. And you know what I'm saying? So for me, my stomach got tight and I'm like, why are you trying to, you know what I mean? You trying to sweep me off my feet or some shit like that? Like, I ain't got time, and I'm not even about to believe. And I said, you know, why can't he like open the doors? Why can't you deserve or appreciate that a door got open for you? You know what I mean? So I don't think it's the fact that we don't like good men. It's just the fact that it's something a lot of women aren't used to because they're so used to being in toxic relationships that when something different comes along, it scares them. It's not the fact that they don't want it. It's just like, I'm used to, at least I know this person. At least I know how to deal with toxicity, which is messed up, but that's what it is. So for women, yeah, so let's start appreciating that. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I get flowers and stuff. I be like, look, my flowers died, and I really would appreciate, I guess, you know what I'm saying? We have conversations. I say what I need. You know what I mean? He tell me what he need. We meet each other in the middle, and things, you know, will work out. But I don't know. So women, just, y'all get it together emotionally, and let's get focused, and let's have fun doing it at the same time. Have fun. I try to have as much fun as possible. Alright, y'all, over and out because this video is getting entirely too long. So those are just my thoughts. Oh, it's Wednesday. Yes. Alright, y'all, have a good day.